What's up, guys? I'm Always.
And I'm Something.
And
together we are
Always
Always
Something.
Something.
Ba-ba-ba-bam. So, question for you guys. Are you someone that always feels stuck?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Why do you feel that way?
I don't know. You just, in life, I think, just obstacles all the time. People are always telling you stuff, and we're afraid of all these different outcomes that could be and could not be.
True. I feel like I'm someone who, when I set a goal, I'm either all in or I'm all out. So if I set a goal, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm going to work out. But starting on Monday comes and I never do it. Or if I set a goal, I'll be like, I'm going to study every day. And I burn myself out way too fast.
Study for what?
School. Right now I'm in nursing school. But I mean, I don't know. That goes with anything. If I say I'm going to start playing pickleball, which is something that we picked up, I feel like, okay, let's play every single day. And then I burn out by the next week. I either don't want to play anymore or I'm too sore to do anything.
Like, go for a run.
Go for a run. We
Speaking of runs, yes. We
Segue.
signed up for a, what?
A half marathon.
Half marathon in Long Beach. When is it?
October.
In October. So we're also going to bring you guys along with our journey. So those people, to those people that want to feel inspired or are also like us who Monday comes, like she said, and we don't run. And Tuesday comes and we don't run. And then it's Wednesday and we tell ourselves, all right, we're going to wait for Monday. And that Monday comes and again, we don't run. And then we see ourselves and we're like, all right, we got to start running. And then that never happens. So we're going to try to keep you guys in the loop with all this process and also grow with discipline, self-improvement, finances, and just anything else that you guys want to, I guess, talk about or us to talk about, and just for us to be those people that you guys can look up to and use as some sort of motivation. Or
not only that, like, come to us when you have a plan and it like falls off the rails. That's what this whole podcast is about. And I feel like even right now when you were talking about the what's it called, half marathon, we decided to do this because everyone around us in our 20s or early 30s is like, oh yeah, like we're having kids or we're running marathons and all this stuff's happening, and I feel like we kind of put stuff off. So for us, it's like there's no perfect time, there's no perfect plan. You kind of just gotta get up and like go with it, type thing, you know?
Yeah, even if we don't train and we have to crawl to the finish line.
Even if we have to walk all 13 miles.
They probably kick me off the course because I didn't finish on time.
But you know what? We will get those medals no matter what, even if it takes us 7 hours.
Exactly. So one of the main reasons for us starting this Always Something was because in our life, we always feel like there's always something stopping you from reaching your full potential. Whatever aspirations you have and dreams, again, whatever it is, whether it's you want better finances, self-improvement, you're tired of looking yourself in the mirror and not being happy with yourself. That's the point of this whole page is I may not be a perfect example, and neither may she, but the point...
Definitely not.
Yeah, talking to myself. But the point of it is just to be those people that you guys can look at and be like, oh, wow, I relate to that. Or, thank you for saying that. Or some accountability. If you guys need a text from me every day and I start like this, what is that stuff called when they do like the...
Reminder text?
Like a reminder text in the morning, some sort of motivation, like whatever the case may be, that's what I want to do. I want to be that person to just help people out when they need someone because they're too afraid to talk to family members or a friend or just certain people about certain topics in their life where they can just come to us and they need some motivation and they're like, oh, let me put this clip on.
I mean, that's true because sometimes people are like afraid to talk to someone close to them, but if they talk to a stranger, it's kind of like word vomit. Everything just starts coming out and it's a little bit easier to talk to people who you aren't familiar with. So
exactly. So hopefully we can be those people for you guys. And if not, you watch this video and you're like, this shit is not for me. No, thank you. Then dislike this shit and thank you for at least doing something.
Or maybe come back when, you feel like I need some motivation.
Yeah.
Every now and then. I mean, I don't know.
So when was there a time in your life that you set a goal for yourself and you just felt like, okay, this is what I really want in life, but it either took you a long time to achieve the goal
Mm-hmm.
or start the process or just not do it at all?
I think I'm going to say nursing school. Nursing school was really hard for me to get into. I had a whole plan. I already knew, like, okay, I'm going to finish community college and then go straight into it. And plans don't always work out. You're on a wait list, bills come up, work, school's expensive, especially here in California. And I thought, okay, like, I'm going to just keep putting it off. It's, like, not going to happen for me. And then I met you and we started talking and you're like, are you sure like this is what you want to do? I said, yeah. And you're like, well, just go for it. I'm like, well, it's not that easy. If it was easy, I'd be doing it right now. And you kind of just made it seem like it there's always going to be something in the way, so why not just drop everything and just put your all into it? And I was like, oh, never really thought about it that way. I mean, I guess you're right. So I would use nursing school as my big example because now I'm halfway through my program. Each day is really, really hard. It's one day at a time. And I think that, like you said, someone's always going to have something to say, whether it's a good thing, whether it's a bad thing, but it's kind of a mental game. You have to keep yourself in check. You have to have people around you who understand what you're going through.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Nursing school. Shout out to all the nurses out there, people that are still in school. Because, man, I see her homework and what she has to do. Absolutely not. Fecal matter? No thanks.
But I mean, like, you see it firsthand, and I feel like he goes through it firsthand. So he's an honorary, nursing student. He does the all-nighters with me. He does the, skills check. I have him as my fake patient. But, yeah.
Wow. Well, congratulations on starting.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
One step closer to
Yes.
your dreams. So we'll also bring you guys along that journey.
So for you, is there anything that you would say, like, you're trying to work towards, achieve? Do you have any goals in mind?
Well, one of my big goals as a kid was to either be a firefighter, which I haven't done, which I'm still not sure if I'm going to do that or not.
Mm-hmm.
But as of right now, my current life, my current situation, my big goal is to just keep this page going, to see how far I can take this and to see where this leads me. I feel like I've always had a passion for using my voice as motivation. And again, like I said, I'm not perfect and I'm not better than anybody else behind the camera. I'm not better than anyone. But I just feel like if there's something you guys can always take away from this is that use the words that I give you guys as some sort of motivation and some like a stepping stool or like a little ladder. And I hope that you guys are all able to achieve your goals and your aspirations, and that dream in your head or that thought is not just a thought. It's actually something that you've been given inside, and I think it's very important to use that.
And you can make it a reality.
Make it a reality, exactly. And it's like you don't need to have the most expensive equipment. I think all the equipment I bought for this actual setup cost me, honestly, no more than like $200 or $300.
You said 100. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Went over our budget. Check my invoices. Check the bank statement. But no, seriously, like my whole point for this is that I just want people to feel inspired and motivated and know that there is purpose for you in this life. That one day you're going to wake up in a hospital bed, or someday you might not wake up. So use every day like it's your last. Be nice to people, be respectful, and just be the best version of yourself. And know that we all make mistakes in life, but don't let those set you back too far in life, and don't let that hold you down and define you. Exactly. So, yeah, this is my goal. And honestly, there was always something. I always tell myself I was afraid of I had self-doubt. I was self-conscious. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, like you said earlier, whether you're doing good in life, whether you're doing bad. The first thing when you see people, what do they ask you?
How are you doing?
How are you doing? You think they
What are you
really
up
care?
to?
Yeah. They want to know if you're doing anything in life.
Yeah.
And then they'll always say something after that. Oh, how much money are you making? Oh, what are you doing now? And it's like, it's always that question of like anxiety for me. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, then I start telling myself, oh, I'm in the same spot. Oh, I haven't done this yet. Oh, I haven't done that. But I mean, in reality, go for it. You want to start your baking channel? Start your baking channel.
Even if you only have 5 people watching, those are 5 people that, you know, that are watching. I mean, there's a billion different people in the world, but, you know, everyone has their own thing. But going off of what you said, as far as like when people ask you that question, oh, like, how are you? Sometimes I just want to be like, I'm dying inside. Like, school is just kicking my butt, but I can't say that, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like you said, there's always anxiety when that question comes up. And sometimes you could already feel people, like, if you say the actual truth, like, oh, like, I'm doing okay, like, people kind of fade away from that and then just, like, either walk away or change the subject. I feel like the reason that we're trying to do this podcast is to make sure that we include everyone. Does it matter if you're doing the best that you've ever been doing? Does it matter if you've been doing the worst and you just don't want to get out of bed? Like, we want to help you guys. We want to help each other and keep each other accountable. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Go.
So what would you say are some hard truths about starting something new?
Oh, that's a good one. Some hard truths are that it's not going to be perfect. Don't set goals that you can't achieve. Although the end goal is always something big, right? You want, whether it's a 6-pack, whether it's you want to have $1,000 in your savings account, whether it's just different things, whether you want to get a new job, start a new adventure, start that channel. I mean, don't set a goal where like, okay, if I don't have a 6-pack in 2 months, I'm gonna stop working out. If I don't have the $2,000 in my account, in the savings account, I can't save money. I'm bad at that. If I'm looking for a new job, I'm looking for a new title, if I'm looking for all these new things, set goals that are attainable. So, okay, you know what? Cut your goal in half. I read this book, funny story. It's called The Gift of Getting Things Done. And guess what? Never finished that book. Crazy. My cousin bought it for me because she's like, you never finish anything.
And you proved it right.
And guess what? The book is still under the drawer. 3 chapters in, but I did learn something from that book. And it was cut your goals in half. You know, don't set those high standards. Yes, that is the end goal, but it's very important to kind of make everything smaller. And maybe cut it in half 2 times. Okay, $200 in the savings account. Let me lose 2 to 3 pounds this week and at least be happy with the little wins, because with those little wins you're gonna make yourself happy, and that's the main. I think that's the main purpose and the main goal is to make yourself happy. You're not doing these things to make, you know, anyone else happy but yourself. Really, that's why I want to do this, because this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I think it's about making yourself happy and doing it for you and nobody else. So I would say that. I would also say, what would you say actually?
I would say the same thing, like setting goals up that are attainable, not just big goals that you have in mind or doing it for other people and like other people's validation, I guess I would say. But yeah, setting those small obtainable goals 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, because if you do it too fast, you're either going to burn yourself out or you're just not going to be happy. Not as good of a result that it could have been.
Exactly.
So I would say that. I mean, what else would I would say would be?
I think another good one would possibly be that there is no perfect time to start.
Hard.
Like you said earlier, people wait for Monday. Monday comes, you don't do it. Next Monday, that Monday comes. Next thing you know, you're 6 months later through the year, and now you're like, I'll just wait till 2027. 2027 comes, didn't do it. 2028 comes. 2028 comes, And it's just like it never happens, and it's just this, again, like I said, this thought in your head that doesn't come to life. And I think that's important, that whatever you feel in your heart, whatever you feel that you want to do, just do it. Give it a shot. And guess what? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least you can say that, hey, I tried. Like you going to nursing school, how happy are you that you did that and you took that next step despite the money, despite the time, despite all the fear, the self-doubt, everything that you thought. Like, how do you feel that you are a year away from graduating and becoming a registered nurse?
I still can't believe it, to be honest with you. Every day I'm just like halfway through is kind of crazy because this is what I, prayed for, what I dreamed for, and now that it's actually like happening, I feel like I have what is called imposter syndrome. Every time I go to clinical, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I do it, and then I come out and I call him, and I'm like, what just happened? Like everything was just a blur, a whole 12-hour shift, and I did what I said I was gonna do, but like, how is this real right now? So I think even when you were talking about just doing something, I mean, I admit to the whole, next Monday thing. Oh, maybe I'll start it like
Me too.
I'll start it in 2 weeks.
Very
And
much
we're
so.
guilty of that for our half marathon. I mean, we're supposed to be training like 2 months ago, and I mean, we still have the mindset of, okay, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be even harder because we put it off for so long. But I mean, we still have that goal of crossing the finish line. Forget the time at this point. We're just trying to finish it. But that goes back to like, don't regret not doing something. Regret that you didn't have enough time to do everything that you wanted to. So, I mean, if you want to go learn a backflip, go learn and do it. If you want to start over your career and you're 30 years old, 20 years old, 50 years old, go and do it because, I mean, like you said, you're going to wake up one day or you're not. And you don't want that regret of what could have been,
Yeah. You can lay on that deathbed and say,
I did it all.
what a life. Thank you, John Summit. What a life. But seriously, I mean, that is true. I think there's times where, even when I get sick, sometimes, and I think like, can't stop coughing, or like my heart starts hurting, or like whatever the case may be, whatever, sickness people get. There's times where honest, like seriously, I lay in that bed and I tell myself, if I died from this sickness, would I be happy? And there's times where I'm like, oh, I gotta stop doing this, I gotta stop doing that, because I'm just stuck in bed all day. I don't know if you guys experience that or not, but I'm like, all right, I gotta cut all the BS, I gotta lock in, I gotta be so for real. And then I get better and I'm like, back in Vegas, gambling, drinking, smoking a cigar, and it's just like things that you shouldn't be doing, you're doing it. So she's right on that. So I think, honestly, at the end of the day, that there's always going to be something, so you have to do it anyway.
Facts. It was a pleasure speaking with you today.
Thank you for coming on here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fiance. Thank you, fiance.
It was a pleasure. The audience, thank you. Everyone who participated, the camera crew, you. But I have one last question. This is for the people. You ready for it?
Ask away.
What's your something? Boom!